Hey everyone, kids, this is Dr. Callahan with week 11 Tuesday. How are you guys doing? Go ahead and pause the video and answer the following questions for your warm-up log. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your guided notes for today. So turn over to week 11 Tuesday. You should start off with this letter right over here. We're going to start over here in this first page, second page, third page, fourth page, and then lastly, fifth page. So you have 5 pages that you're going to be using today. So let's take a look at the breakdown of what we're going to be targeting. This is the objectives, okay? It involves 4 different tasks. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. All right, let's start off with task number 1. So if you're doing this at home, you're going to be able to create the graph on an absolute value from its equation using Play-Doh created by me. And if you're doing this at home, all you have to do is just basically draw the graph itself. Now, as a quick little review, I'm going to have you guys go ahead and turn over to this page right here, so that way you get a little bit of idea as to how to do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this first part here. So then looking at this part here, just keep in mind that your goal is to go ahead and graph this. I'm going to move that 3 over, so I have to add the 3 on both sides, so that becomes a positive 2. So then looking at this, if I were to graph the absolute value, this positive 2 means you go up 2. This 1 here means you go 1 over to the left. The negative means that it's going to be a sad-shaped V. And the 1/2 means that it is going to be a wider shaped. So let's go ahead and graph that. So 2 up, 1 to the left, wider, and it's going to be upside down like that. Okay. Then let's take a look over here on the minus a 2 on both sides, and I have a plus 2. So with this one, what this means is you're going to go 2 up. You don't move left or right. And the 3 means that it's going to be a skinnier shaped V. So I'm going to go 2 up, and it'll look something like this. All right, so now that we went ahead and graphed these 2, I want you guys to go ahead and practice this at home. So I'm going to show you guys a series of questions. Here's your first one. Go ahead and graph this. All right, so looking at this right here, you know that it is up 2 because the 2 is a positive. It is outside of the absolute value. So it's up 2. Let's try another one. All right, so given the fact that this is on the inside, it's actually 2 to the right side. So then looking at this, this is what your graph should look like. Your vertex is at 2, 0. Question number 3, go ahead and pause the video and graph it. All right, so because this is on the outside, that means you're going 4 down. If you look at this right here, that's your vertex, and your answer of the vertex is 0, -4. Question number 5, pause the video. Looking at the fact that this 2 is on the inside, it means you're going 2 to the left. That's your vertex, -2, 0. Okay, go ahead and go on to the next one. Four means you're going to go 4 down. This 2 means it's going to be an upside down sad face, and it is going to be a skinnier shape. If you look at this right here, 4 down, skinnier shape, the vertex is -4, 0. Question number 6. Pause the video and graph it. All right, so looking at this right here, that means you're going to go up 1, and it's going to be a skinnier shaped V. and that's your vertex at 0, 1. Question number 7. 3 on the inside means you're going to go 3 to the left, upside down, or sad face, and then it's going to be a skinnier shaped graph, like so, and it's upside down. All right, you guys, so I feel like we've done enough practice with this. Let's go ahead and jump into something a little bit more complicated. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. So looking at this 2 means it's 2 down, 1 to the left. It's going to be a sad face V, and it's going to be a wider shaped. So graphing it looks like like this. The vertex is at -1, -2. Okay, last one. Pause the video and graph it. 3 means you're going to go 3 up. 4 means you're going to go 4 to the right. 5 means that it is a happy face, so it's right side up, but it's going to be a very skinnier version. So that's what it looks like, and your vertex is at a +4, or excuse me, +4, +3. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next task. Task number 2 is be able to graph the absolute value and match the description to the equation individually. So I'm going to start off right over here. And actually, you won't be able to, what I want you guys to do is actually, since you're going to do this at home, you're going to go ahead and create the equation. And I want you guys to go ahead and graph it. So for example, y is equal to -2 absolute value x minus 1 plus 3. So that's my equation. So if you're going to have to graph this, I'm going to go 3 up, 1 to the right, skinny, upside down shape. Okay, so I'm going to have you go ahead and do that with all of them here. So you have 8 different questions exactly. All right, task number 3. Remember, this class is going to be for 55 minutes. Be able to match the absolute value equation to the graph, to the equation, and then to the description. So turn over to this page right here. So graph, equation, movement. So looking at this here, I'm going to give you guys a color paper with the equation and the description, and you're going to match it. Okay, so if you're at home, this is what you should have. So graph number 1 is right there. So which one does this graph match with the equation? And this is the equation. And how does it match to the description? Okay, notice that this is a lowercase alphabet. This is an uppercase alphabet. So let's try the first one. The first one, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, 1, 2, 3, -3. So if I were to write this, it will probably look something like C right here, because this means it's 3 down, and this means it's 4 to the left. Okay, so 1 is going to C. So which one here says that you're going down 3 and 4 to the left? Q. So that's your first one. Now that you have the first one done, you have 10 more left, so make sure you go ahead and match the description together. All right, task number 4, be able to solve an absolute value and find what x is equal to. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this one. So if you're at home, you don't have to do this one. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you do tasks 1, 2, and 3. All right, you guys, as always, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I think that pretty much concludes that. Oh, never mind, there's one more thing. Last thing I want you guys to focus on is your weekly self-assessment. Go ahead and rate yourself of 1 to 5 here. Give me one goal that you're doing and then one reflection from today's lesson. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys next time.